Referencing made easy using the Harvard referencing style. Why do we reference? Referencing is required at TasTAFE as it adds credibility to your work. It shows that you have researched and understood the topic of your assessment, and it allows your teachers to follow up on the sources you have used. You also need to acknowledge the use of other people's ideas or work in your assignments. Failing to do so is known as plagiarism, which violates the TasTAFE Code of Conduct and is a type of academic misconduct. Other examples are recycling old assignments, ghostwriting by getting others to do your assignment, fabricating data, or colluding by sharing your assessment with classmates or online, which should be done individually. How do I reference? The Harvard system requires 2 steps. The first step is an in-text citation, including information about who and when in the body of your assignment. The second step is to create a list of references at the end of your work, including the information who, when, where, and what. Here are 2 examples of how to do an in-text citation. State the author at the start. Then use inverted commas around the actual statement and put the year of the publication and the page it was taken from at the end in brackets. Or type the quote in inverted commas and then at the end put the author, year of publication, and page number in brackets. Either one is correct, but remember doing these in-text citations still requires you to put the full details in your reference list or bibliography. When adding your full citation to your reference list, it should be in the following order. First comes the author's surname and initials. This is followed by the year of publication in brackets, the title of the publication in italics, the edition, if applicable, the place of publication, and then the publisher. The list of references should be in alphabetical order. What is paraphrasing? Paraphrasing is presenting others' ideas and information in your own words and acknowledging where they came from. You can paraphrase as an alternative to directly quoting. This demonstrates your understanding and ability to convey this information using your own words. There is no need to include quotation marks or page numbers. List the author's names and publication date directly after the paraphrase in brackets. An example of paraphrasing. The original quote was, "Vascular dementia is the second most common type of dementia after Alzheimer's disease." Here, the brain's blood supply is compromised by arterial disease, which results in reduced neuronal function and eventually the death of brain cells. My paraphrase. Arterial disease can lead to vascular dementia, which is the second most common type of dementia. Poor blood flow to the brain cells causes them to malfunction with associated memory problems, and gradually the neurons die. Denning, 2019. What is the difference between a reference list and a bibliography? A reference list is an alphabetical list of all the sources you have used for your in-text quotes and paraphrasing. A bibliography is also an alphabetical list of all the sources you used for your in-text citations, but also includes resources that you have read as background information. We suggest you create a citation whenever you use a resource for information, such as a book, database, web page, etc. To make things easier, you can use the Cite button found on most databases, websites, and ebooks. That will automatically fill in the details in the correct order. Alternatively, you can enter the details into a free reference generator such as BibGuru, and then copy and paste the citation into a Word document. Just make sure to choose the type of resource you are using, and that the format is set to the Harvard style. This will keep your citations organized so you can refer to them when it comes time for you to make your reference list. When referencing a physical book, You'll find most of the necessary details on the page following the title page, known as the verso. This page typically includes the author's name, publication year, book title, edition, place of publication, and the publisher. If the resource doesn't have an identified author, you can use the name of the responsible organization or the resource's name instead. If there isn't a publication date, replace it with the words "no date." This is often the case for frequently updated websites. Make sure you include the date you accessed the online resource and its URL address. If you need any help with referencing, don't hesitate to ask our friendly library staff. We also have example referencing handouts available to collect from the library.